earlier. This was Brooke Henderson for eagle at 8.
Fighting hard here to make the cut. 2 over on her round so far today, but that'll flip the script quickly.
And ties make it because we have some AJGA players in the field. And here is a major champion, Jennifer Kupcho, third at 8.
3 birdies on her card to this point than it was yesterday morning at this time.
That was Hannah Green at the 13th, and then up to 14, another major champ, Celine Boutier.
Much more accessible hole location than what we saw yesterday on 14. This played as one of the...
At the 14th, a great tee shot from Celine Boutier. This for birdie to get to -3. How about -3 being tied for 6th?
To falling off the green.
Here's a Monday qualifier, Polly Mack. That was her 3rd at 13. She's a big hitter. At the 17th, Gina Kim for birdie. Oh, that is lovely from Gina Kim. 2nd birdie of the day, gets her back to where she started. Tee time. Oh no, that's going to release back down the hill, isn't it? Or is it going to stay there? That's an interesting putting routine there. I don't see that very often. Yeah, it works.
Hole location all the way in the back right today. Only a pace or 2 beyond it before everything slopes off the green. That's a well-placed shot.
And back over to 13. 3rd shot for Hannah Green.
Oh, she had tons of green to use here, Tom. So could play it any way she wanted to.
4th at 13 for Charlie Hull.
Looking for a little low spinner, but it didn't check as much as she was expecting, but she gave it a good go there, Tom.
Now Lydia from behind the green at 13.
Got a nice upslope. And this might be one of the few greens that it doesn't matter too much if you're over the back of the green. It's not a huge downslope to land it on, unlike some of the greens.
At the 15th, Celine Boutier.
You miss it right, and it's dangerous.
Kupcho for par at 11.
That's how you move up the leaderboard.
And now Hannah Green for birdie at 13.
There has to be a little bit of shock factor that the putt didn't go in, and you had to face that next one coming back, but she handled it well.
Got to really widen your stance a little bit. Like to have a few extra inches of width on your putting stance to try and be a little bit more stable.
Lynn Grant at the 12th for bogey.
These are the important putts that really just stop the round going sideways.
The 14th, the par 3. Here she is at 16.
Love that controlled follow through right there.
Back uphill, downwind. And we've just had a couple of massive gusts come through. I mean, you saw Lydia back on that last green, trying to deal with them. And it's got very cold out here too. So there's a high little draw.
When Karen and Charlie are bundled up, that tells you something. How many layers, Karen, at the moment? Hannah Green has a birdie putt at the moment, but first, how about the 3rd for Kupcho at 12 here?
And she was able to carry it much further. Wonderful shot.
That'll keep her bogey free in 6 under. 13 again.
2nd for Brooke Henderson. Important hole for Brooke, and that's going to give her an eagle putt. She's outside of the...
Celine Boutier, this for par. Beg your pardon, that was for birdie. I mean,
wonderful stroke, just that little bit of a forward press right before she takes it back as the trigger.
And Lydia tied for fourth. This is Hedge and Choi at the 12th. She'll drop one, and that is going to be 3 bogeys in her last 4 holes. Flag out.
Beautiful temperatures. Never quite know what you're going to get playing in early May up here. Henderson for eagle. And it's going to be a birdie for Brooke. Get her back to 2 over par. That cut line's going to go way up, I would think, if this weather continues. Polly back for a birdie at the 15th. 15 playing really tough today. 3rd hardest hole on the golf course. Is playing basically half a shot over par. Kupcho can get into the house here with a good number today. Might be sitting pretty for a while.
Lynn Grant back under par as she plays 14.
Might come around a little bit, get a little bit better. That doesn't show you the severity of these greens. No more space left on this golf course in the close.
Oh, that's going to be good. Oh, yes, Charlie. And a great look at what could be the first birdie of the day. Ears warm. Hye-Jin Choi, 2nd at 13.
We've seen some brilliant shots into this hole today, Tom, with this.
At 14, about to hit a shot. Where is she? There it is.
Such a deep bunker. A lot of green to work with.
Hidalgo was long of the green at 11, chipped to here, so this would be a good par in the end. And that will take her to 1 over.
Lynn Grant has this for birdie at 14.
Over to 13 now, and an eagle putt for Kupcho. Making light work of the birdie, so she's going to get to 5 under for the day and 7 under.
Trying to limit the bogeys.
At 17, Jasmine Sawanapura for birdie. Yes. Well, the greens are quick.
A little bit above the hole means this is a tough putt. Downhill breaking. Look at the amount of turn on this putt.
As Morgan was saying, you just can't afford to miss it in the wrong spots. You're going to drop shots. Hye-Jin Choi for an eagle at 13. What a second shot that was. So that.
This right now is playing to a higher scoring average than 2 of the par 5s on the golf course, 13 and 8.
Still not a birdie here. That is such a missed opportunity for Charlie. Just doesn't have much room to play with coming in terms of the cut line. 3 holes to play. Céline Boutier right on the edge of the ball, releasing down into that gully to the left of the hole. But as it is, has a good chance for a birdie. Just going to be a par for the French woman.
Jennifer Kupcho now in the lead by 1 on the tee at 14.
It's getting up a little bit in the wind to the right. Oh, it's going to miss the backstop. It's not an enjoyable place to spend a lot of time in Monday qualifiers, not really knowing where you're going to play, a lot of last-minute logistics. Just in general, a lot of stress. But it would be huge for her to have a big weekend here.
Second shot for Brooke Henderson. As we've seen, you kind of need to keep this in line with the flag. And past the hole, gets quick. And to the right of the hole, you've got that huge break you've got to deal with.
15.
Yeah, big drive from Lynn Grant down into the corner of the dogleg. See if she can attack the flag. That's a good spot there for Lynn. Good chance for a birdie. Yeah, basically plays the second toughest par 5 on tour so far this year. Yesterday, let's go to the tee at 16.
And the Swede Lynn Grant.
Set up with this right hole location to her typical draw, but that looks like it's on a wonderful line.
To 16.
And Brooke Henderson. She's 4 over, as you see.
Say you need a strong finish, but it's not easy to do on this closing stretch.
Down at the 15th, second for Hye-Jin Choi.
Mari said she had a tough decision whether to take the exemption to play here. And decide whether to focus fully on Epsom Tour or potentially make a move here.
From an upslope, 120 yards, you've got wind helping off the right, a green that will slope and kick down to the left.
And Brooke Henderson with about the same length putt close to it that she had for birdie.
Some spots on these greens. Kupcho for par. Yeah, well done.
Especially after that bogey on the previous hole.
Now, Hannah Green at 17.
Oh, she stayed up on the green watching Lydia's ball pitch and release and roll, so she knew exactly what to do with hers.
Still, look at that. Very nicely done there from Hannah.
At the 16th, this is Jennifer Kupcho.
It's a popular spot, the center of that green. Nobody really wanting to flirt.
At the 17th here in the second round of the Mizuho Americas Open, this is Brooke Henderson. Needs to make a birdie here.
And back at the 16th, we talked about Lauren Coughlin winning on a tough week. How about Eilem Kim at the 2020 U.S. Women's Open? You played there in Houston, Morgan.
That was gold. That was pretty miserable.
And she has 141. No signals very much today because most of the caddies' hands are firmly in their pockets trying to keep warm.
And Brooke Henderson. Shizzy EY playing with her has the earmuffs on. I mean, the sun is out, but the temp's not even 60 degrees, and it's a cold wind. 17.
And Choi, third.
That was a wonderful shot. She was short enough of the green, Tom, where she didn't have to navigate.
Hard work. She knows how to do that. Here's Hannah Green at 18.
She didn't even look at the hole. She was looking at the spot on the edge of the green, out on the right edge there, to try and get that to trickle down. But oh, this hole should have been out on this golf course, scouting out these hole locations so that they can see how they're playing.
Oh, well. Brooke Henderson, good tee shot. Work just beginning here. One of the better ones we've seen. She hopes her work is just beginning this weekend. As Brooke putts for par to stay 4 over and give herself a chance to make the cut. Oh, no. The last time a par 4 played a full stroke over par was the 2012 AIG Women's Open at Royal Liverpool. At the 10th, this is Miyu Yamashita for birdie, her first hole of the day.
Only been 2 so far today.
Oh, look at the flag just bending. Flag stick at 18, Kupcho. How about that? I mean, it takes something like that.
She doesn't know just how good that up and down was. She has no idea.
11.
This is Ina Yoon with her second shot. And that is very good indeed. So Ina Yoon with a chance. Birdie putt here for Ina Yoon.
I mean, took advantage of a massive drive. I mean, quite a fantastic ball striker.
Gino Titicun, the defending champ over at Liberty National, Karen.
Well, a completely different ball game here today. And you can see, I mean, you can't even reach the bunkers on the left, so fairway is pretty wide for these players at the moment.
Still, it's going to be a battle around the cut line by the looks of things today. Let's go to the tee at 14.
It's Japan's Saki Baba, first group out in the afternoon wave off 10. Oh, she'll be a big favorite in New York, New Jersey. Baba. Buoy, yeah, beauty. Yubon runner-up to Nelly Corda last week in Mexico. Completely different conditions, and she shot 68, just finished up this morning.
I think, Morgan, you know, once your ball sails over the back of a green here, that mountain ridge, you're always going to be up against it.
Yeah, I mean, I think she made a smart decision in making sure that she had at least a putt for par.
At the par 3 14th, Lizette Salas.
Nice to see Lizette back healthy again. Wonderful shot here. Look at this.
Go ahead, Lizette. Yeah, beauty.
On 13.
We heard from Andrea Lee after her round of 66 yesterday, which shared the lead. She hit all 14 fairways. She hit 16 of 18 greens. That's how you do it.
Starting on the easier side of the golf course, playing about a stroke easier, the front 9 than the back 9 today. That Miyu has to face.
Here's Lizette Salas for birdie at 14. Really nicely done. She's done some coaching.
Because of the airport that's right next door, so we have a ceiling that they can hit. Ronnie Yin, second.
Well, this from 216, she struck it well.
Let's see if that trundles up. Yes. That's the difference between pitching it into that upslope and flying it over. So she's going to have a good chance for an eagle.